Resolution 2018-20 open, and it's to enact a township permissive motor vehicle license tax pursuant to RC 4504.18. Would you like to expand upon this?
I would. Thank you, Mrs. Luda, members of the board, members of the audience. Good evening. As authorized by the Ohio Revised Code, Chapter 4504.18, this section allows a township to enact an additional $5 fee for each vehicle registration. Currently, we receive an average of $59,986 per year in vehicle registration fees. This is the average over the past 3 years. The passage of this resolution will result in an increase of funds to be dedicated to our road repair program in the amount of approximately $19,995. These additional funds will go directly to our road repair program to help offset rising costs and matching funds for grants through OPWC, which is the Ohio Public Works Commission. In the current year, the township has allocated $1,314,500 for road improvements, materials, and equipment maintenance. This amount does not include the work related to the Auburn-Crowell Capital Parkway enhancements. Over the past 3 years, we, Concord Township, have averaged a little over $1.1 million for road work and related equipment, and these amounts do include grant funding from OPWC. The administration and the Board of Trustees does not take this decision to request additional funds lightly. We have evaluated our appropriations and expenditures over the past 3 years and factored in planned improvements for the future. Over the next 2 years, we have budgeted $975,000 for year 2019 and $1.175 million for the year 2020. And these projected costs include OPWC grant funds. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any comments from the audience concerning this motor vehicle license tax? Any comments? I'll come forward. Come forward.
Yeah, come on up here.
Yeah.
Now, say your name and then question or comment.
Good evening. Robert Aspel, 7559 Sarah Lee Drive. Is this a county-wide tax? It's, I mean, $5 for every. I heard it was going through the whole county.
No, this would be $5 for every time you register a car if you live in Concord Township,
Okay.
And it's coming to Concord
and it would come to
Township
Concord Township.
if
now-
they supply the correct address,
Okay.
which we
Yeah,
ask them to.
which is when you go there
Yeah.
my understanding is that they're asking you when you go to register your car, you need to make sure it says Concord Township, and sometimes maybe your license says Painesville, even though you got a 44077. Is if you can establish that you're a Concord resident, they will make sure that those dollars and cents, which is part of that $59,000 that already comes to Concord Township, will come to Concord Township.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else? Okay.
Well, as we're waiting, I guess I'll make some of my comments. I guess my position on this is that, first of all, the question really is there's this vehicle that allows us to do this. It'll only get the township maybe another $20,000. What we do with those dollars and cents, I think, is kind of significant each year. Let's say, for instance, I think next year, what's a little less than $1 million we have planned.
Yes, sir.
More likely than not, as we do every year, we'll try to save some dollars and cents, and we'll try to be able to put another project together that would make it well over that $1 million. And I think we do that every year to try to get our roads up to snuff. And quite frankly, we do a lot of stuff internally. More and more, we are renting equipment and making patchwork repairs as we can to get those roads ready for either a full depth repair or an overlay on asphalt roads. We actually knock out Concord. So the question really to the general public here in Concord Township is, he wanted to throw more dollars and cents into the roads. They're always gonna need them, and
And we keep adding roads.
we add roads every year. Our roads become older, and so you know, it would be nice to hear a little bit more back from the general public on that. So.
Amy, do you have something?
I do, actually. This particular fund is pretty restricted. There's there's only 3 different things in this fund that we spend money on, repairs and maintenance to the specific vehicles that are fixing the roads, contracted services, which would be direct. We would either use it to get grants, or we use it for the contracts that are directly related to road work, or operating supplies and materials. And those operating supplies and materials, for the most part, are the Durapatch emulsion. So there's not a big host of things that this money can be spent on. It's really directly road related. That's all I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else? No? If not, I will close the public hearing.
And we will have another public hearing on that matter as well, correct?
Yes, yes,
So that's
Next
scheduled
week,
for
yes,
next
sir,
week.
from today.
okay. And we'll have a